ये मैटर जो मैं आपको बोलने जा रहा हूँ, आप इस मैटर को हमारे सॉफ्टवेयर पे टाइप करके आप अपनी मिस्टेक्स को जान सकते हैं और अपने शॉर्टहैंड को इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं, जिसका लिंक मैंने अपने डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दिया है।
Start judicial review of administrative action in public law is qualitatively distinct from judicial remedies in civil law. Stop. In judicial review, constitutional courts are concerned with the exercise of power by the state and its instrumentalities. Stop. Within the realm of judicial review in common law jurisdictions, it is established that constitutional courts are entrusted with the responsibility of ensuring the lawfulness of executive decisions rather than substituting their own judgment to decide the rights of the parties which they would exercise in civil jurisdiction. Stop. It has been held that the primary purpose of quashing any action is to preserve order in the legal system by preventing excess and abuse of power or to set aside arbitrary actions. Stop. Weighed on administrative law states that the purpose of quashing is not the final determination of private rights, for a private party must separately contest his own rights before the administrative authority. Stop. Such private party is also not entitled to compensation merely because the administrative action is illegal. Stop. A further case of tort, misfeasance, negligence or breach of statutory duty must be established for such person to receive compensation. Stop. We are of the opinion that while the primary duty of constitutional courts remains the control of power, including setting aside of administrative actions that may be illegal or arbitrary, it must be acknowledged that such measures may not singularly address repercussions of abuse of power. Stop. It is equally incumbent upon the court as a secondary measure to address the injurious consequences arising from arbitrary and illegal actions. Stop. This concomitant duty to take reasonable measures to restitute the injured is our overreaching constitutional purpose. Stop. This is how we have read our constitutional text, and this is how we have built our precedents on the basis of our preambular objective to secure justice. Stop. Para. In public law proceedings, when it is realized that the prayer in the writ petition is unattainable due to passage of time, constitutional courts may not dismiss the writ proceedings on the ground of their perceived futility. Stop. In the life of litigation, passage of time can stand both as an ally and adversary. Stop. Our duty is to transcend the constraints of time and perform the primary duty of a constitutional court to control and regulate the exercise of power or arbitrary action. Stop. By taking the first step, the primary purpose and object of public law proceedings will be subserved. Stop. The second step relates to restitution. Stop. This operates in a different dimension. Stop. Identification and application of appropriate remedial measures poses a significant challenge to constitutional courts, largely attributable to the dual variables of time and limited resources. Stop. The temporal gap between the impugned illegal or arbitrary action and their subsequent adjudication by the courts introduces complexities in the provision of restitution. Stop. As time elapses, the status of persons, possession, and promises undergoes transformation, directly influencing the nature of relief that may be formulated and granted. Stop. The inherent difficulty in bridging the time gap between the illegal impugned action and restitution is certainly not rooted in deficiencies within the law or legal jurisprudence, but rather in systematic issues inherent in the adversarial judicial process. Stop.